In national headlines, President Trump says he's allowing more time for a potential diplomatic solution with Iran before he may turn to U.S. military action to take out Iran's nuclear program. In the meantime, additional American military assets are moving to the Middle East. National correspondent Atra El-Nashar has the developments from Washington.
Through his press secretary Thursday afternoon, President Trump offering some clarity on when he'll decide whether to order U.S. forces to strike Iran.
And I quote, "Based on the fact that there's a substantial chance of negotiations that may or may not take place with Iran in the near future, I will make my decision whether or not to go within the next 2 weeks."
On Friday in Geneva, Iran's foreign minister will meet with the foreign ministers of France, Germany, and the UK for nuclear talks, Reuters was first to report. Germany's foreign minister says it's never too late to negotiate. The talks are reportedly happening with the coordination of the U.S., but the Trump administration is not directly involved.
Iran can and should make a deal. We sent a deal to them that was practical, that was realistic, or they will face grave consequences.
Israeli Defense Minister Israel Katz now openly calling for regime change, saying Ayatollah Ali Khamenei is a modern-day Hitler and he cannot continue to exist. Less than 5 minutes after that social media post, Israel's ambassador to the United States, Michael Leiter, said this on a taping of the Armstrong-Williams show.
You made it clear, unlike President Trump sometimes alludes, you're not interested in a regime change. That's up to the people there to change the regime.
We're not in that business.
You're not in that business.
We're not in that business.
As we wait to learn President Trump's decision on whether or not to strike Iran, the latest statements from Israeli officials seem to blur the line between Israeli and American interests and operations.
We are committed to destroying the nuclear threat, the threat of a nuclear annihilation against Israel. He gave them the chance to do it through negotiations. They strung him along. You don't string along Donald Trump.
Israel for Iran is the little Satan. The great Satan is the United States of America.
Next week, President Trump will travel to The Hague for a NATO summit, and especially given the European ministers meeting in Geneva Friday, Iran will be top of mind. In Washington, I'm Atra El-Nashar.